I'll tell you what I've noticed since I've been suffering with this copycat thing. Just how effective we are when we pull together. It don't matter what the topic is. Do you remember me getting the, I don't know if you've followed me for a long time or not, but back before Brexit, I headed a campaign to stop non-stunned halal meat in Lancashire schools, and we won. We even beat the council of mosques. Because we worked together and we stuck to an issue, and it wasn't about religion, it was about animal rights and being decent with blooming animals. Oh, sorry about that, that's my telephone. What's brought it home to me is, since this copycat has been nicking me stuff to make money from it, because his channel on YouTube is monetised. If ever you wondered if you're on the right channel, you'll access my stuff here without having to suffer an ad. You have to suffer an ad if you go on his, because he's earning money from it, and he seldom interacts with the audience. Well, he doesn't actually, unless it's saying subscribe to my channel. But the more people that have realised they've been on the wrong channel and then either unsubscribe from him and come to me, I've grown 400 followers in 2 days. He's got 15,000 followers, I think. I've got about 4,000 now on here. Because it was a channel I neglected because I didn't use it much because it kept taking me down. You know, when we were all shut down and everything was all bollocks. So when we work together, we're a formidable force, and we should look at that with politics. And that's why you might think I've changed my tune about Reform Party. I haven't. I don't care about parties. Not interested in them at all. I don't like the party politics system. I think it's geared up for the big people to win. But because Nigel Farage has come back and he's such an important character in this fight for freedom, that's what it's become. It's become a fight for freedom, not just to be free from the EU, but to be free from tyrannical rule, from non-government organisations. There's people getting control of our lives who we didn't vote for. I mean, it's bad enough with the EU, but now you've got things like NATO, you've got the World Health Organisation. They're a scary bunch because they get most of the donations from Bill Gates and China. How can anybody not be worried about that? And any sovereignty we've got, which belongs to the people, is being handed over to faceless bureaucrats who will dictate whether or not our farming's up to it, whether or not we have to have another lockdown, whether or not we have to pay a tax or a fine. They'll be able to oversee all of it, and we've got no comeback. It's like the Hunger Games then. You're trapped. So when we work together, if you look at me with the problems I'm having with this YouTube copycat, he's got 15,600 followers. He had that on Tuesday. I had 3,100 followers on Tuesday, and I've now got 4,100 followers. How about that? That's the effectiveness of being together. That's the effectiveness of decent people thinking something's wrong and push it back. All right, in this instance, it's totally selfish for me. It's people unsubscribing from him because they thought they were talking to me. They thought on his YouTube channel it was me, because he presented himself as me, calling himself UK Politics Uncovered and June Slater. Now he's changed his name, but he still uses my tagline on all his videos, which means when you go on Google to search for me, he comes up first. He's a smart monkey. But the point I'm getting across here is, look how effective we are. We stuck together with the national health workers when they wanted to jab them all. They didn't get jabbed because we stuck together. We said no. The nurses 100,000 and Together Declaration fought back, got lots of publicity, and that's one of the key things, is the publicity. So never ever underestimate those little things that you do, like for instance for me reporting him to YouTube or unsubscribing and coming to me, and for helping my channel grow by sharing it on Facebook and Twitter. It all helps. It's all the same thing. It's the same machinery that we're using to fight everything that's going on, and it works. I mean, I've even had a response on the thread on YouTube. YouTube, your system is letting people like me down, and there's lots of us. I'm a decent, honest person trying to share my information on YouTube without making money, and I'm prohibited because you're favouring the guy that is making money. Because the way I am able to report it, it's not up to it. You need to change your system. And more people will agree with that. And this is how we change things in every walk of life, from YouTube to councils to governments. We must never give up, never ever give up, because the fight's too big. And all I can say is, from what I see with you, the people who follow me, and you following other people that are like-minded, together we are, you and me are a formidable force.